Hey guys, welcome to day 66 of the One Minecraft at a Time series. If you guys haven't seen this series before, welcome to the channel. We play by 3 rules, so we can only play for one Minecraft day every day, so that's 20 minutes of Minecraft. We need to have one iron golem in the world for every subscriber we get, and we want to enjoy the game in unique ways. I've got a runny nose, so I apologize for that, but last episode we put some iron golems into this room. They're being really obnoxious with their placement, and they're really blocking the stairs. So I'm very tempted to move a... Hold on, I have a better idea. Well, we had him blocked for a second. No. Okay, there we go. That's huge. So now, this is just something that I was... Is my field of view down? Something that I was reflecting on between episodes was that I like to fix this so that they can, like, can they, this could be really bad if it doesn't work, but can they get through? Can they get through that? I don't think they can. I mean, I can't even, unless I crouch. Can I have my leads back? I somehow tied these guys all to each other, and then can't get my leads back. Whatever. Whatever. Point is, we can probably fit some more in there, but I did not... Oh, I guess we have some. Let's do that. And then we're going to start our next chapter, which I did do a quiz on the last episode. I don't think I did it perfectly because there weren't many responses, so I just made the personal decision of what I want to do. And I'll be revealing that in a second once I place a few more of these iron golems. We should keep count of how many based on the number of pumpkins. Because we're starting with 17, so let's remember that and then subtract. Can you do it touching blocks? Or it's not gonna work. Oh no. Okay. For some reason, they're all just drawn straight across the river. Okay, we placed 8 iron golems there. We can place more. We're trying to get to our goal of 94, and we're not quite close quite yet, so might as well just use up all the iron that we have. What would be cool eventually would be to, like, I don't know though. We've built what I was originally wanting to do before I decided to do this iron golem mountain was I was gonna build a wall around my base and just have like infinite protection if you really think about it, because we have so many. We placed a total of 13 there, so let's add 13 to our total. So we're now at 37. Cool. 37 iron golems. 36 in there, and then Hubbard out here, but it's only like 1/3 of what we need. But let's go to bed, and then we'll start our next journey. So let's clear our inventory very quickly. Boom, boom. Sorry, definitely doing this in the slowest way possible. Okay. Cool, so, of these, we had options to make another iron golem mountain room, do our trial chamber, make a song in Minecraft, claim our elytra, and then a bunch of exploration things that we need to do. Realistically, I don't know how hard the trial chamber is. So one thing that I guess I was sort of considering is finding the bastion so that we can then go and find netherite so that we can then do the trial chamber. But I honestly did not. I kind of want to do the trial chamber first. So it's going to be kind of a mix. It's going to be a mixed journey between the trial chamber and the bastion. So right now, what my plan was for today's episode was just to try and find the trial chamber, and then in between episodes, hopefully I spend enough time doing that to where I don't have to go into the trial chamber today. I can research if I should probably have netherite or if I should just go in with my diamond, and depending on that, then I'll figure out what to do bastion wise. But in order to find a trial chamber, I did do some research, and apparently the best way is just to make a cartographer, and then that way we can just try and get him to give us a map to a trial chamber. So I don't know how hard that's going to be to get. I don't think that would be his first trade. It'd probably be a later on one. So I'm imagining that we're probably going to have to do a bit of trading to get that to actually happen, but that's what most of today's episode. Oh my gosh, guys, I never started the timer. Hold on, I can see how long we've been playing based on how long we've been recording. Ooh, we've been recording for 6 minutes and 22 seconds. So let's just set a 14-minute timer. Okay. My fault. Let's go get us a villager so that we can try and trade for a cartographer. A huge fear that I've been having lately is now that I'm filming on my big PC, it doesn't have much storage, so I really should start clearing stuff out. But anyways, when I film, it takes up quite a bit of storage, and I'm not like monitoring it that well. So if I don't be careful, it could stop filming because it runs out of storage, and then I could possibly just lose a whole episode, which is essentially what happened, I think. I can't remember what day that was, but we did lose an episode at some point in the series. I didn't do my normal talk yesterday that I normally do, but in terms of the MCAT, today was a pretty good day. Since it's break, I did a lot of flashcards for Psych Soc, and I feel like I also planned out when my next practice exams are going to be as we're getting closer to the date, and I'm feeling better about, just about how much I've done, and feeling more confident in my self-efficacy in terms of like feeling like I can do it if I just put in the effort and maintain focus. I think honestly that's been my toughest thing is focus. Is like I feel like I don't have much down in my mind that I'm like addicted to like social media, like short form content. Like if I'm not like watching like TikToks or like at least listening to a podcast or something, it's like almost impossible for me to like focus or live. Like it's really weird. And I tried I had a period where I just deleted it all, but then I felt like it was too, I don't know, it's kind of like it was too harsh of a like shift, where like I genuinely feel like I was in like withdrawal or something. Like I couldn't, it was too strong, and I know that that's like a weak-minded thing to do, but like that's just the truth. And it was pretty bad to the point where I like just didn't feel like studying at all, which is counterintuitive. So I have been on social media and stuff lately, and just like normal, but I've been thinking about just maybe going back to like a time limit. But I'm kind of also hoping that also in and of itself is also kind of weak, because it's just like you don't have the self-control to just not be on there and just study. Like we as a society have just like just plummeted in terms of everything. But that's just, I don't know. I'm going on a tangent. Let's just focus on the Minecraft. I guess I can talk NBA wise. As I've mentioned before, I like having it where I filmed an episode that can be posted the following day, because it's less stressful that way, but I got behind someday and I haven't been able to get ahead again yet. So as I'm filming this, the Lakers are getting destroyed by the Thunder. And yeah, oh my goodness. Third quarter, the Thunder have 112. So essentially, wow, they're playing Bronny. Yeah, game's cooked. This is like a new development that I've had like mostly this season, but also a bit last year. Of like, I was a big Shea fan before like his explosion. Like, I liked him when he was like first traded from the Clippers. I liked him with Chris Paul. I had him on my fantasy team like the year that he first like started going off. But recently I just feel like I'm turning into like a Shea hater, and I don't want to be like a hater. Like, I know like it's not like a good thing to like hate on these grown men that are just playing basketball at the end of the day. But it's just like he's so good to the point where it's like it's so frustrating. And I know that speaks on like his quality of play or whatever. But it also is just like frustrating in the way that it is, because it feels forced. It feels like, this is really not a nice thing to say to like myself, but it feels like if I was like good at basketball and like got to that point, what I would do is I would like try and, it'd be like if I was trying to be like cool. I don't know if that makes sense, but like his whole energy just like ticks me off, and that's why I'm kind of upset right now, because they're destroying the Lakers, and I feel like Luka just like, he had somewhat of an MVP case. I think he was like 4th in ratings, but yeah, now he has no chance. There's no way. If he's gonna he probably dropped like 20, and then they're gonna have to sub him out because the game's over. And that's just frustrating. I really don't want Shea to win it. I'd much rather Wemby win it, even though Wemby is also, he's got a similar like energy that's like a little, I don't know. I like that he loves the game so much, but like it's a bit much sometimes. I don't know. I think I'm just a hater. I try not to be a hater when it comes to that, but that's my little NBA spiel. I didn't watch much else except my Celtics destroyed the Heat yesterday. But nothing else really. So I'm trying to level this guy up, and I'm realizing we don't have that much paper. I guess I can just do this emerald trade, because I have emeralds. Before we go to fight the Trial Chamber, I almost wonder, what do you guys think? Do you guys think it's worth just trying to like enchant a bunch of stuff so we use up our 62 levels? Because if we die, that's just so much loss that I don't really want to deal with, you know? Okay, we leveled him up. I don't know. Here, I probably should look this up. At what point do they give a map to the Trial Chamber? At what level does cartographer give Trial Chamber map? Journeyman. So level 3. That's to a Taiga village, which we don't have yet. But okay. Here's an issue. We need glass panes to trade with him, because this won't even get us levels apparently. So let's go try and get us some glass panes. I know we have some. I don't know if we'll have enough to maximize them out though. That board is very ugly, so we're gonna get rid of that at some point once we have the time. These. Okay, we have quite a bit. Hopefully that can just get into level 3, which is I think all we need, so. Let's go see. I'm also playing with no sound today as well. Yesterday the audio turned out pretty crisp, pretty fine, so hopefully it turns out okay as well today. Today as well. Uh-oh. Yes. Cool. Here, ultimate reveal. Trial. Let's go. We need a compass. I gotta remember how to make a compass. We need gold and iron and redstone, I think. Let's go get that. How much time do we have? 5 minutes. I don't know if we're going to be able to actually find the trial chamber today, though. Wow, we have more iron in here we could have used for iron golems, but it's okay. Compass, not chamber. One thing that I have noticed is that for some reason we only did birch logs here and not around the side. And it looks really bad from an angle, but I wonder if I'll have an episode somewhat in the future. I think I'm talking quick. Hold on. I wonder if we'll have an episode sometime in the future where we just fix up everything that needs to be fixed. So this, I don't know why I'm pointing like you guys can see it. The dot right here, I think you can see my cursor when I pause. The dot right there, I think, is the trial chamber. So let's just try and run in that direction, and then I guess we would just like dig straight down or something. Or maybe just make like a ladder, 2 by 2, to make sure we don't die. Okay, it's this way, yeah. So does it actually? We're making progress pretty quick, so I think it's actually pretty close to us, which is really nice. Sorry, I feel like I talk quicker than I thought I did. For this class that I'm doing in school right now, we have to do like mock interviews using this AI thing, and every single response I had was apparently too quick. I speak at around 200 words per minute apparently, which is definitely a lot quicker than I thought. Okay, we're pretty much over it, except it gets a little more forward. Yeah, this is essentially where it is on the map. So let's just start digging down, I guess. I don't have a plan of like how to do this, so we're just gonna do a 4x4 and hopefully we'll hit it somewhere. This also makes sure we don't fall into lava, which is nice. I don't know how deep they are. No, I looked it up. It's either positive 20 or negative 20. We'll have to see. We don't need this up right now, though. How's the face camera looking? Head cam, face cam? I feel like I had mentioned this to, I don't remember. I remember when I was. But the like face camera keeps shifting slightly. I don't know if people are noticing that. But hopefully it's more consistent here. But then it'll continue to randomly shift in size and location once I'm back at my apartment. We're finding a lot of copper, which I wonder if that like correlates with the trial chamber since it has a lot of copper in it. No? I have no idea what to expect with this chamber. I don't even know what the point of it is, to be honest. Maybe I should just watch like a quick YouTube video, but we'll see. We only have a minute left, but we're probably over it, right? How does it work? Is that not what the map tells us? Does the map like give us a hint and then we're supposed to find a cave entrance at that point or something, or does it actually just give us the location of the trial chamber? I'm not quite sure. Oh, this is it, right? Yeah, we found it, guys. I don't want to go in. I don't know if I'll die. And that's also supposed to be either next episode or depending on what the internet tells me of how hard it is. Okay, so there are those pots. I know we're supposed to get those. Let's make a way out of here. Oh, I brought no wood with me. It would have been nice if I made a ladder. But I did not. So we'll just bridge out of here. Now we know where it is though, which is nice. But yeah, that's pretty much all I wanted to do today, and I think the timer is about to run out. But we're set up for the future. We're either gonna go in and see what we can do with this, or we now know where this is, and we're gonna go find a bastion, get netherite, so that we can handle this better if that's necessary. But that'll be a longer option. But if we need to do that, that's what we'll do. Yeah, that's today's episode. My timer ran out. Do I have a daily question? I don't have one. Let me know what you guys think I should do. If you guys made it to this point of the video, let me know if you guys think I should go to a bastion, get the netherite template, go get netherite, and then make that into our full gear, or should we just risk it and go into the chamber? Let me know what you guys think. But that's all I've got for today. Please don't forget to like and subscribe. We're a few subscribers away from our 100 subscriber goal, which would be huge. We can do that live stream if we get there. So tell your friends to tell a friend. And I'll see you guys next time, and I hope you guys have a good rest of your days.